Right now, the Israel Defense Forces is conducting precise strikes on military targets in Iran.
That rumble believed to be air defenses trying to stop Israeli missiles in the sky above Iran's capital. Senior correspondent Susan Ormison joins us now with the latest. And Susan, what do we know at this point?
Ian, as you just heard, Israel confirmed it had attacked targets in Iran. The Iranian news agency says multiple pre-dawn explosions were heard over Tehran, with attacks aimed at military bases in the west and southwest of the capital. Israeli officials say there were 3 waves of strike and that the operation is now over. The response came after months of continuous attacks from the regime. White House officials say Washington was alerted shortly before Israel launched those airstrikes, but says it had no involvement. We are told both President Biden and Kamala Harris have been briefed on the developing situation and are being updated. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken had just arrived back from the Middle East, where he had urged Israel, if it attacked, to respond in a measured way and to exclude nuclear sites. The Israeli spokesperson for the IDF, Daniel Hagari, had more on the attacks this evening.
The regime in Iran and its proxies in the region have been relentlessly attacking Israel since October 7th on 7 fronts, including direct attacks from Iranian soil. Like every other sovereign country in the world, the State of Israel has the right and the duty to respond. Our defensive and offensive capabilities are fully mobilized. We will do whatever necessary to defend the State of Israel and the people of Israel.
Iran and Iraq have canceled flights for now, and Syrian state TV is reporting explosions near Damascus and in central Syria.
And this strike, Susan, or some sort of conduct has been expected now for some time.
It has. Some retaliation had been widely expected, Ian, after a series of tit-for-tat attacks between Israel and Iran, going back now to April. And that was all heightened after Iran's military strike against Israel just 3 weeks ago. What happens next will depend in part on what was hit, reportedly not oil fields or nuclear sites. But Iranian sources say the country is prepared to respond to Israeli aggression. There are no reports yet of casualties. Clearly, this is an alarming development which risks inflaming the Middle East even more after tonight.
Senior correspondent Susan Ormison watching this developing news for us.